In 2019, WeWork was valued at $47 billion. Just a few months later, it was worth less than $10 billion, and its charismatic founder Adam Neumann was outside in disgrace. How did a co-working startup rise to become one of the most valuable private companies in the world and then collapse almost overnight? This is the rise and fall of WeWork, the $47 billion mistake that shook Silicon Valley, Wall Street, and the future of startups. Adam Neumann was an Israeli entrepreneur with big dreams. After failing with his first venture, he co-founded WeWork in 2010 with Miguel Merkel. The idea: turn office space into a service, modern, flexible, and community-driven. It wasn't just about desks, it was about building a movement, elevating the world's consciousness. As Neumann famously claimed, investors didn't just buy the business model, they bought into Adam's vision. WeWork expanded at a breakneck speed, acquiring buildings, signing long-term leases, and opening locations globally. In 2017, SoftBank invested $4.4 billion, later increasing it to over $10 billion. With seemingly unlimited capital, WeWork wasn't just a co-working company. It became a tech unicorn, even though it operated more like a real estate firm. But the hype was infectious. Neumann claimed WeWork would be the Google of physical space. It even rebranded as the We Company to encompass education, housing, and wellness. Investors loved it up. Neumann's charisma bordered on cult leadership. Employees were encouraged to chant slogans, attend raucous parties, and buy into company's mission. He hired friends, made questionable investment, and once trademarked the word "we" and sold it back to his company for $5.9 million. He flew on private jets while his company lost billions, but no one questioned him because WeWork was still growing, still raising money, still expanding until it wasn't. In 2019, WeWork failed to go public. That's when everything unraveled. The S1 filings revealed staggering losses, conflicts of interest, and incoherent business model. Investors balked. Media outlets tore it apart. Within weeks, the IPO was cancelled. The Neumann stepped down. Valuation plummeted from $47 billion to near bankrupt. The myth had collapsed, and SoftBank, its biggest back, was holding the bank. WeWork laid off thousands. Neumann walked away with nearly $1.7 billion in exit packages. SoftBank took control, trying to salvage what was left. In 2021, WeWork finally went public via a SPAC at a valuation of under $10 billion, a far cry from its peak. WeWork saga revealed everything wrong with the startup ecosystem, valuing hype over fundamentals, founders given unchecked power, venture capital chasing unicorn without diligence. It was a wake-up call to Silicon Valley. Vision alone isn't enough. You need discipline, business logic, and accountability. Today, WeWork still operates hundreds of locations, but it's a shadow of its former self. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2023, hoping to restructure and survive. Adam Neumann, meanwhile, plotting a comeback with a new real estate venture and pitching investors again. But trust has eroded. The world saw what unchecked ambition can do, and the fall of WeWork remains one of the biggest cautionary tales in business history. The story of WeWork isn't just about the man or one company. It's about the culture of excess, blind faith in disruption, and the dangers of hype-driven investing. In the end, WeWork did change the way we work, but not the way it intended.